Hello, this is Emily from Creative, Curious, and Learning and Living, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you along for a summer reset, sharing my summer decor in my kitchen and main entrance, and then I'm going to be decluttering one of my homeschool shelves, refreshing it for the next school year. As we are on summer break right now, I'm a homeschool mom to 4, which I'll share a little bit more about later, but this shelf was a disaster after our school year, and there was pencil marks on the shelves and on the doors, and that needed to be cleaned, and I will be bringing you along for more cleaning and then sharing the summer sensory table for my toddler and 6-year-old. They mostly play with this. My older boys will putter with it every once in a while. They think it's fun when it's first set up, and they're like, ooh, that looks really nice. But they don't typically sit there anymore. But yeah. So let's get into the cleaning. But first, it has been so warm outside, so I am grabbing an iced coffee. This video was filmed over 2 days, but I have been having a iced coffee usually in the afternoons. Maybe I will have it inside while the kids play, or we'll go sit outside, and it's just like helps reset my brain for the afternoon in the hot weather. So whether you are sitting down, grabbing your own iced coffee or your favorite drink, I hope this video inspires you, or maybe you are up cleaning something alongside me. I hope to inspire you and motivate you to get some cleaning tasks done on your summer to-do list too. So cheers, and let's get right into the cleaning motivation. So we are first going to start with my main homeschool shelf. So as you can see, my morning basket is overflowing. It's not all morning basket stuff. I just store a lot of our curriculum there that we reach for. And then you can see the different pencil marks, mostly from my toddler. I think he just like gets a pencil and he's so excited because we don't really give him pencils. And then he like draws on my floor. There's even like pencil marks or crayon marks all over my floor, which you're going to see. And I'm like, when did this happen? But just taking everything off the shelves. They were quite dusty too, not like super dusty, but I wanted to go ahead and wipe them down. I love this shelf. It stores so much, like a bunch of curriculum, art supplies down below, mostly paper, and then a lot of our chapter books, which are like our favorite chapter books and different things. So just wanted to take everything off the shelf, wipe it down, go through it. Some of this stuff I do end up just putting back.
Thought that maybe I could wait for you. It was nothing you said. I felt something different about the way you moved. It's done away now. I'm leaving all the dust behind. Is it fine if I'm doing just fine? I got a feeling if the phone dings, the text might say your name. And if you call me and the phone rings, I'd say I think you doubt me by mistake. I'm like, oh my, lately I've been looking for some peace of mind. The sun is setting low outside. I don't wanna wait till the lights go blind. Oh, I'm struggling to find some peace of mind. I'm looking for some peace of mind. Steady watching down by the waterside. Thought you were the one, but I just don't know. Cry yourself a river if I don't answer when you tap. Need a little time to myself, you don't like that. Gone are the days when I thought I would stay, but I just don't know. So I'm like, oh my, lately I've been looking for some peace of mind. The sun is setting low outside. I don't wanna wait till the some peace, some peace, some peace, some peace of mind.
So I am still tackling the shelf. As you can see, there was a lot in that morning basket, especially that I just store some of our go-to curriculums. I store spelling in there and different things. And then that white bin on the shelf behind me is like the keepsakes. So like the stuff for their portfolios. And I think some of it is from last year's because I did not finish their portfolios from last year, but is there. There's always a project or two that I am behind on. I am a homeschool mom for I have a upcoming 6th grader, an upcoming 4th grader, and a upcoming 1st grader, and then I have a upcoming 1st year preschool. So it's busy around here. It's fun. But I don't always get to the projects right away. But that is organized, and it is there for when I have a moment to put that all together in their portfolios. I'm loving how this shelf is coming back together. Like the bottom shelf, I do end up moving the math stuff in the middle to another shelf. That is the math from this year, and we have a few more lessons that we want to work on throughout the summer, so I do end up moving that and simplifying that. But now I have to tackle the chapter books and wipe down these shelves, and I do end up moving some of the decor on here. I love the little setup of the wild robot, but it was just hard for the kids to get at the books, and I wanted this shelf to be simpler, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the next 2 shelves. And I don't tackle the top shelf in this because I didn't really need to do too much with that. Okay, I am almost done this homeschool space refresh. I do have a few more shelves where I store more curriculum or our bigger curriculums like our reading programs and stuff, but that shelf was okay, and I didn't go ahead and film that yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that. It's kind of just like where I store everything and I just let it be chaotic. But this bottom part did not need too much of a refresh. There was a few pencil marks down here that I wanted to wipe off, and then this is where we store our paper. I have a few puzzles for my toddler, and then my portfolio bin is down here. They store their Bibles down here. I have some art supplies, and then in these white green containers we have glue sticks and pencil top erasers, and then I have my coils and just a few extra supplies. I found the googly eyes. We were looking for these forever, but I finally just went to Dollar Tree and picked up some more for my daughter, but I was so surprised to find them down here. Do not know why I did not look there, but now I am moving on to my front entranceway and just wiping it down. I love to decorate this area for all of these seasons and switch it up. Those are shoe organizers there, but this area is a high traffic area, so it gets dusty, it gets dirty. It's summer, so the kids are playing with chalk and water outside, so chalky hands, you name it, it gets dirty. So I like to wipe this area down on a regular, and I love switching this space up for all of the seasons. So just giving this area a quick wipe down, freshening up the decor. And this is very similar to what I had for spring. If you watched my spring decorate with me video and cleaning motivation, the only thing I actually switched up was the placement of the two signs and then the fun in the sun sign. So you can keep things simple and have so much fun with your decor, but just changing out a few pieces makes a whole difference for the different seasons. I love the flowers and the springiness, but like it still goes into that summer vibe. Fun pops of color to transition to the next holiday. Okay, so now I'm going to tackle my dining room table, which always piles up with stuff. No matter what I do, my toddler especially loves to play at the table. I tell him, play on the floor with your cars. No, he wants to play at the table. So this is his little bin of cars. This is a Dollar Tree bin. I recently got him some cars from Valley Village, like a big bag of them that are really nice for him. And he carries them in here all around the house, and he takes them outside with him. So that is his bin. And then there was some kitchen toys on here. And this was just filmed right after breakfast, so I had not got to taking the breakfast dishes off the table. And there's a few crumbs because I don't always clean the table off every night because there's other messes. So sometimes a few toys and a few crumbs linger. That is okay. I am tackling them now. Let me know I'm not alone. Does your dining room table pile up with all the things? So getting this done. I love sitting back down on my couch after the dining room table has been cleaned. It's just so refreshing to see that open space all clean, and I'm like, ooh, what could we do? We could do art, or we could play a board game, and it's just like so refreshing. What is the one area in your house, or the areas in your house, which you just feel so accomplished after you have cleaned it? I think it's like everything, but I really love when the dining room table is all clean and refreshed and not piled up with all of the chaos of the day. Then just wiping down my chairs a little bit. These are from IKEA, and I love that I can just wipe them clean. We used to have fabric chairs when my oldest was younger, and it was a disaster. It was like impossible to clean. These ones are so nice. You just wipe them down, get them clean with all of the messes from art and food and all of that. So just getting those wiped down, and then I will be sharing my sensory table with you. If you are new here, on my channel I share homeschool journey, cleaning motivation, home decor, and sensory bins, book hauls, and more. I used to share a lot more sensory bins, but then we got a sensory table from IKEA, so I've mostly been sharing sensory tables. My youngest, he's 3, and he is not very good with the sensory bins yet. He loves them, but he's still quite messy with them. Like, he wants to throw all the sand on the floor, or he just ends up doing that. So I tend to not pull those out anymore. I still have them prepped. They're still there. I'll pull them out every once in a while. But those ones we still do on the table. But this is like his area where I can set up little displays for the seasons and little fun things that he can play with that are not messy. So I have this number chart here, and I just added all these fun summery pieces. I got this sun shape number sorter off of Amazon, and this little pond is actually a game, but we just end up using it here, and it came with some other little ducks, but we have these little ducks as well that I thrifted. And then I have these frogs from Dollar Tree and some different pieces that I used in another sensory bin to do like a frog theme bin. Then we have these lids from the laundry soap scent boosters. I keep those. The kids love them, and they are really, really durable. And then I have our drying mat that is great for sensory play. And I also picked up these pieces that you can like dry your bottles on, but I thought they were super cute. And I have the little flower pieces, and they can put them on. And I do really love this little sorter. And then some summery ducks. This rainbow piece is a staple, and I picked up this sunshine stacker puzzle because I thought it was super, super cute and added to the theme so well. Have this little piece from one of our baby toys, but it just adds that pop of sunshine and color to the sensory table. And then I also have this piece from a sensory table, like a baby sensory table, but I think it's so perfect for those toddler years to keep their hands busy. So now I'm moving on to my floors, and they were really bad this day. My toddler got some sort of marker. He takes them from my daughter's art area, and I don't even know if this is marker or crayon. I don't have crayons around. Might have just been like something from their shoes, but it needed to be steam mopped. Yeah, I find that mopping is actually really hard to do on top of all the things.
Well, there's something about the weather when we're out on our own. Something about the path that leads us forever home. We don't need a reason, just changing with the seasons, following the feeling in our souls. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. Well, I can't believe the world's still turning, 'cause we're hopelessly alive. You mean the sunrise, we're still miles away from the end of the day, and the wind walks by our side. We'll fly through the rivers and we'll swim through the sky. Nothing can bring us down when it's you and I. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. And I can't believe the world's still turning and we're hopelessly alive. You, me, and the sunrise. You, me, and the sunrise. with me. We're chasing daylight and we're so fully alive. Into the sunrise, letting it all go. 'Cause when you're with me, we're chasing daylight, we're so fully alive. Oh, I can't believe the world's still turning and we're hopelessly alive. You mean the sunrise, you mean the sunrise.
All of the kitchen motivation, tackling those dishes, the daily things that come with motherhood and homemaking, and finding the joy in those tasks. And now I'm just wiping down my coffee bar area where I do most of my decorating for these seasons. I will add a few touches elsewhere in the kitchen, but this is the main area. I love switching out my tier tray, and I love this Dollar Tree little drinking bottle. Says summer is my reason to smile. I definitely love summer. I don't love the hot weather all the time, but I love summer because I can get those projects done. I can organize all the things that I don't get to during the year because I'm focusing on homeschool and hanging out with the kids. We get that break. We get that time to just unwind, do the things we want to, hang out, and not have to worry about school. Yes, we still do a few things for school. We're doing some math. I'll be sharing that in a later video, hopefully this summer, what we're doing for summer. I also just want to mention, we just upgraded our robot vacuum and we got a mop with it. Game changer. Can mop the floors more and get to that, but I love this little coffee bar area and all of the fun pieces. I love the watermelon and the pops of pink and purple for summer. So that is all for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would love to inspire you along the way, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.